Oh, good morning, sports fans. It's getting close to the end of the September. Getting down, not down in the fall, but starting the fall. Just beginning to fall. The leaves are just changing colors. And I've got a shed floor to do. And I'm going to be using this UNTRABOND Echo VS90 Plus HT vinyl rubber adhesive. And I'm going to be putting it on these floor panels in this shed storage area. So we got custom scaffold plank shelves there. Built those a few years ago. So I want the there's going to be a bench racking, Big Doug's racking going to go in there. So they did this is a new build, and this is the way they left it. And I just taken and getting the loose stuff off, and I was worried about it being really flat. I thought it would show up on the vinyl, but it works. You know, it can be bumpy. I mean, if you want perfection, you just keep going till you get the floor done. But today I need to get this job done, and it means get her done. You know what I mean? I gotta get enough tiles on the floor today and assemble the racking. So I'm going to do well, I got to start from over here, unfortunately, to make it look nice, because there's a 1/4 inch gap and it'll be on that side, and I don't want to end up cutting the little strip over there on that end. First I was just going to do these two rows here, bing bang, but now I got to start over there on that side. So I laid them out, you know, kind of got them where I want them sorted and everything, and now I'm just going to finish scraping the floor. Use any old thing you got, anything that gets the job done. And a vacuum. And did I tell you I have a buddy? I got a supervisor today, Mr. Spider, over here in the corner. How you doing, Mr. Spider? He's a little bit put out because this was his corner over here. But if he doesn't bother me, he can move back in when I get done. So that's what I gotta do. I don't think I'm gonna need it. I had a regular tile cutter, and I was going to use that to do any scoring. Might do. I didn't think it would cut all the way through, but I thought it'd be worth a try. And what else? Wireless. The internet sucks where I'm at here in Sonny. I got 1 bar on 03, but this is a lovely place to be working today. Blue skies, perfect temperature, about early 70s maybe at the moment. People in a jet plane up there. And thanks for watching. Okay, this is part 2 of this vinyl flooring video I'm doing. I gotta make it a video if I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. So I did a preliminary layout, that's a good word, but I got it wrong the first time. But now I got the pattern just right, I think. Got the blue ones on either side, green ones on either side of that blue, and then another green one's going to go in up there. And I've only had to make 2 cuts so far. I had to make a little cut around this post there, and in that corner over there I needed to shave 5 or 6 mil off the wall side. And as it gets closer to this side, it takes the full sheet, so that is like that. And now all I'm doing here, I've got a trowel. I'm just spooning it out on there. Now, I don't know if I've got the right size teeth on there, but if I just did it once like this, it's too thick. So I get it spread on there nicely. Then I take the trowel and scrape it, the excess off, so that it doesn't, because it keeps squishing out the joints for one thing. On me, anyway. Get too much there and it's messy. You keep cleaning up the mess a lot. So I don't know if I'm putting too much close to it, but I use mineral spirits to thin this stuff, this Mapei. And boy, are my hands wrecked. I wish I'd had a lot more disposable gloves. Man, this thing is covered with it, and I've been cleaning it and cleaning it with the spirits. So the spirits is probably going to tear my hands up good. Hope I don't get some sort of reaction. So I mean, it's dead easy if you just try and keep the corners nice and square as you can, square as you want. Then like it looks like it's rising up there a little bit here. Part 2, take 2 on part 3 or something, I don't know. I finished it almost 7 hours later. Now most of the problem was scraping the floor, but once I got all the glue on, there's some spots between the cracks there, and I took a paintbrush. That was not working very good, but it worked really good on these out here. So it's just doing that line. I don't know why, I don't remember doing this for a long time, doing these tiles, so I don't know why there was so much excess, but it works good. Cleans those lines right up. I'm quite happy. The more I step on it, the more it squeezes. So I'm trying to stay off of it, and I had to walk on it a lot to build these shelves in here today. I could have done those tomorrow and it would have been better. I can see one little line still down here. Underneath there, that's good. Now I've wiped it all down with mineral spirits. I bet it stinks to high heaven in here. So I said 7 hours. Goes back there pretty good. Oh, could have had a different colored tile there. In that corner I missed it a little bit. Oh well. I do like this entrance though. That star or cross worked out really good. Okay, thanks for watching. Well, 7 hours, almost 6.5, 7 hours later, it's finished. Now I got one last little tip. I got a tree with juniper berries on it, and they're everywhere. So don't step on the juniper berries and then come in here, because every time I do, they stick to your foot. Now, I was having a problem wiping this excess glue off, and there was a paintbrush handy, and I just started sort of whacking it with the paintbrush, and that does a wonderful job. So if you're having the same problem I am, find a paintbrush at the end and just give them a wipe down. Now hopefully that stuff will dry